Okay, so are there any activities or fun things you guys have done with your school writing center that you're proud of? Any events that you're proud of that differentiate your writing center and make it special?
I can talk about something actually if you want me to.
Okay.
So we rapped on the roof of our school. That was one thing we did. We wrote a writing center rap to the tune of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then we kind of climbed up on top of our rooftop of our school and just danced around and sung about that.
We had permission by an administrator.
We did have permission. Yeah.
Except, what happened, John?
So we go up to the school on top of the roof to do this rap, and so it's actually raining a little bit, drizzling. So we tried to be pretty quick with the rap. I was up there rapping away, and so we're all done, right? We're standing on the roof of our school. All right, we just made this pretty cool, promotion video. Let's all go. So I go. This is April 1st, right? So I go to the door and I'm like trying the door handle. I'm like, oh, you guys, we're locked on the roof, and everyone's like, ha ha ha. John's a funny guy, And I'm like, no, no, actually we're locked on the roof. So it took a while for us to get down, but someone came down and unlocked the roof for us, and we were all kind of shivering and ran downstairs. And
they had to make an announcement across the school saying, would someone please let Miss Gordonson off the roof?
So, that was a pretty interesting, fun thing that we did to kind of promote our writing center. So.
Okay. All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, and we've also made a lot of other commercials, around Halloween, people from in our school, students always dress up as whatever they're going to be for Halloween. They wear to school, and so, it was a Spirit Week, and one of the days was Superhero Day, and so we thought that we should do a little commercial with that, and basically we had 3 seniors who were dressed up as Wonder Woman, Superman or something. They came in, and basically the commercial said that even superheroes need help with their writing. And so we put that on YouTube, and then we sent it to the teachers, and they also put it on our TV announcements to promote the writing center.
Okay.
With our hours and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. It helps that we have a Facebook account and a YouTube account and all this stuff to kind of promote.
We have Twitter.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah. Okay, we have a lot of activities that we do within the writing center. During Valentine's Day, we had a Valentine's Heart Mad Lib type of activity. So we had a little kind of poem written out, and the people would put in words to go with this really cheesy love poem thing.
It was a love letter.
Yeah, a love letter. And all the ones that we got, we put it around the writing center door. So it was kind of cute to see, just all kind of out there. It's fun.
Yeah, they would get a treat for doing that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So kind of a fun way to get them interested in writing.
And they didn't have to come in for a session, they just had to show up at the writing center. So it's kind of a way of being here's where we are, hey, we're fun and friendly. For people who aren't quite ready for that leap of faith of staying there for 20 minutes, but...
Okay. All right, anybody else?
Oh yeah, didn't we promote it? We did that thing over during the holidays. We were standing outside in the hallway, and we did these little song parody jingles to carols to popular winter songs writing center. About our writing center.
So we rewrote the dreidel song.
It wasn't just the dreidel song.
And other multicultural holiday events.
Yeah.
What were the other ones?
Well, in the very beginning, before we were really that well known, we used to have volunteers from our writing center class go into the cafeteria with signs.
Yeah.
It was kind of awkward. We were just come to the writing center. And everyone was just what are you guys doing, But it got awareness, of the writing center out, which was important since we were just starting out.
Occasionally we go into the library after school, and we pretty much do the same thing. There's people working in the library after school. So we'll go into the library and hold up a poster or whatever and be like, hey, everyone in the library right now, if you need help with writing, we're open. Come on in.
And then they all stare blankly at me and think, why did she just yell in the middle of the library?
So it sounds like you guys have had, so you guys are all from the same school line. Yeah. All right, so it sounds like you guys have done a lot of stuff to establish it. Yeah. How long have you had the writing center at your school?
This is the first year of the writing center at our school.
This is the first year. You guys done all of that this year.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my.
Mostly in an effort to get more people to come in.
Okay.
And more different subject areas, because it's something like 90% English students, and a lot of the same teachers sending all the time. So we want to try to make it a school-wide thing, and that's what a lot of our efforts are trying to do.
We started getting more history people in, but still very, very little science and no math, pretty much.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, I think it was just most important for people to know that we did have a writing center because it's new, so the students didn't know it existed yet. So I think setting that foundation first, and then getting people to come in.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Oh, as the writing center, I feel like I have bread all over my face. As the writing center, director, I've tried to eat lunch every so often with other departments and just sort of ask them what can the writing center do to help students write better for your classes. Like, what errors do you see? And in the lunch conversations, they seem really engaged, and so hopefully, eventually, that'll turn into them saying to their students, as part of your assignment, you need to go to the writing center or something like that.
And I have one quick question. I know you were talking about the efforts to talk to the teachers. Through those efforts, are there any difficulties with teachers? Even what do you try to do to influence teachers who are difficult about sending their students to the writing center?
My challenge, I think, is not sounding like I'm telling them how to teach, because that's immediately going to turn anyone off. It would turn me off as a teacher if someone came to me and said, you should be doing this.
Okay.
So I think one of the first things I try to do is recognize what their fears might be. So, assuming if I didn't know anything about writing centers, my first question as a teacher would be, how are the kids not going to cheat? So trying to say to them, I know a lot of you might be wondering, how is plagiarism not going to happen? And then addressing that right away. So trying to start sort of like a concession to the opposition and then say, well, here's what we do. We train everybody for like a month talking about how to avoid plagiarizing. And I feel a lot like a marketer, like a salesman sometimes, trying to be, friendly, but also when people are resistant to it or have excuses why the writing center won't work for their kids, I try to be positive, but
as though you're running a business.
Definitely, you don't want to suddenly be like, you should be doing this and you're a bad teacher, because that's just, we want to have like allies. So the other thing I did once was even teachers who did one little nice thing for us, like lending us a book or coming in to talk to the class about something, I try to thank them profusely. And we had these little heart lollipops, and I left a lollipop in each of their boxes that said, the writing center loves you. And it's cutesy stuff, but hopefully it's like positive reinforcement, like thank you for helping us and keep doing it.
Right. Well, thank you guys. Thank all of you guys for your time. I appreciate it. He left, but thank you too.